So far, so good. Recording is going. I dig it. We have the adult beverage here with us, just hanging out. $9:45. We're a little late.
Hawk Bradavin Khan Kadish,
like this every day.
cherished brother.
There's never any time.
And Sunhawk Talavad Khan Padish, beloved father. Let their memory and sacrifice be a beacon for all hunters.
Ads are dumb. Oh, I'm doing just fine, but there are ways to get rid of ads, just saying.
Let's talk it over.
No, it's all good, Samara. You're catching us right at the beginning of the night.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Murad. Please come with me.
Not dropping frames.
You're needed for an
I
important
dropped 53
consultation.
frames total
What do you
in
mean?
the entire night.
Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay. Follow me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, the machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
First the Oseram gets special treatment, and now Outlanders from the Savage East of the Sun King having her.
Passed by some Outlander woman? Unacceptable.
Unacceptable that an Outlander sits there and does it? Better? Okay.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately.
So how goes your evening, Samara?
I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
Okay, so let's ask about him and Ursa, because I have a feeling there's something going on there.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
Okay. What about this guy, Derval?
Who is Derval exactly?
To understand Derval, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything.
I mean, college.
So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram.
Cool.
Derval fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Derval's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
Damn. Enjoying a late dinner? What are we having for dinner? We had Chinese food tonight. And a strawberry margarita.
So, why would Derval go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people.
That's not good.
Then she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father.
Macaroni, cheese and an apple with a glass of milk.
Derval has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies. I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
Okay, so let's ask some questions about your kingdom there, son.
I'd like to
sir.
ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
How did you become the Sun King?
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
Uh-huh.
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
No, your palace is rather something.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all, while men live in palaces?
It might. Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
So tell me about the Karja and the Osram. How'd you guys get together?
Your politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here. But the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans in the Claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Karja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Derval, will never let go of their venom.
So, just as a reminder of what's going on, think if you remember watching Game of Thrones at all, you had the Mad King who liked to burn people. Pretty much that this guy's dad would sit there and he would raid the other tribes, capture people, bring them back, and then sacrifice them. So, he, with some of the other tribesmen, came back, deposed the king, killed him, and then the folks that were loyal to the old king and were afraid of retribution fled. That's the Shadow Karja. So these are the folks that were left over from the previous regime.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Karja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
Sure, no problem. Haven't seen Game of Thrones. It's worth the watch if you can find it someplace.
Aloy, how can I be of service?
It's obvious that you're an advisor to the Sun King, but what is it you do exactly?
Whatever is needed, of course.
Are you always so evasive?
It depends.
So, are you a spy? I don't know if I necessarily trust you.
Sounds to me like you're a spy.
There are many helpful voices in the Sundom and beyond. I like to think of myself as a good listener.
So why blameless?
So why do they call you Blameless Murad?
Well, it depends on who you mean by they, and what they might wish to blame me for.
Talking to
Most
you
of
is
it, and now he
tiring.
left for me to see it
So
too.
they say.
Our one friend who owned the whole series moved away, though, so we have to find somewhere else. I need to find a way that I can share my Plex library with somebody that is not, like, here. Because I have the entirety of the series on it. So, let me do some homework. There may be a way that I can help you out. So, tell us about the Sun King.
You were right about Avad. He seems...
I've also got lots of other stuff in there.
He is the Sun King. I serve him the best I can. What else would you have me say?
Huh. Did you serve the last one as best you could, too?
Well, I served him to his enemies. It was the best I could do for the Sundom.
What did you do?
Nothing I could be blamed for.
This guy's shady. So, where at the Osram border are we looking?
What will I find at the border?
An outpost full of Oseram, most of whom want nothing to do with Dervahl. Still, he inspires great loyalty in those who fought with him against the last Sun King. He will not be caught alone. And don't forget, he is a master craftsman. Nothing delights him more than his dangerous toys.
So is there something between Dervahl and Ursa?
What makes you so sure Dervahl did this to Ursa?
I don't care for sure or certain. I prefer likely or probably. How many Oseram are clever enough for this ruse? Capable of building the weapon you describe? Who hate Ursa so? More than one? Not likely. Dervahl? Quite probably.
Even if people think he's dead?
That is surely another reason to be suspicious of certain words.
I have to go.
Then you must.
Yeah, let me take a look and see if there's a way to do it, Samara, and I'll do some homework on it.
So, I thought Ursa was dead, and I thought Dervahl was dead. Dead doesn't seem to mean what it used to. Or maybe I'm just an ass.
Nah.
Whatever. All I know is that it's time to find my sister and get some payback. I hope Murad's guy grabs us the lead.
So, tell me about the Sun King.
Avad seems committed to finding your sister.
Yeah, those two got along. And some people say they shacked up, but I don't buy it. Seems a little skinny for her. Oh, okay, some bad images are forming in my head. Let's just focus on finding her. And kicking Dervahl's ass.
Did Ursa ever tell you anything about Dervahl?
We were both under his command for a while. Sort of. Helped him recruit an army to take out the mad Sun King. But then he got real creepy with Ursa. Needless to say, she wasn't interested, but he wouldn't let it go.
Oh, I'm
Not to
sure there's
mention
a
the
way.
fact
I
that
just
we
have to
realized
research
he
it,
wanted
that's
to
all.
murder every Karja, not just the bad ones. Long story short, he's a grazer-licking dungbag.
grazer-licking dung bag.
I'd better go.
Don't stand me up in Pitchcliff, okay? Ursa needs us.
Shame a woman became Sunhawk of the Lodge. But at least she did it to honor the men of her house.
I don't think I can get through here. Can I? Yeah, I've put together quite the collection of 90s cartoons and all sorts of just interesting stuff. Some of it is for my own nostalgia, some of it is to sit there and be able to show the boys and go, this is the kind of stuff that I watched when we didn't have TikTok and all this other crap.
They'll as soon cheat you as look at you.
Alright, where are we going from here? Lots of open quests here. Collections of bad movies. When our friends still lived there, he might do bad movie night where we watch terrible films and drink his home-brewed beer. Lair of the White Worm was my personal favorites from those nights. Yes, I actually do have some that would qualify for that. Anyway, for fun watching when you know what you're getting into. Oh, I totally agree with that. Skills. Anything that I can use. Yeah, that'll work. That's more damage. So the last what was it, Tuesday, we took out a big Thunderjaw, so the big T-Rex thing, and then we took out one of, you see like the little birds that fly around? We went and took out Mama Bird. Mama Bird was unhappy. Oh, I have like no health. That's not good. This is gonna be semi-dangerous. Yeah, I'm not prepared for this at all. Well, we just do this carefully.
That's an alarm. Would make enough noise to bring in more.
Old bunghead thought it was the Oseram's brew, but it was their firewater.
Cover your backside! Going for the signal!
No alarm.
This will stop them from sending the signal.
Hello. Now we hide. I missed that, really? Hi, dude.
This'll do.
Yes, it will.
Get out there and look, Lard.
Nope, I don't think he will. Done. Honestly, the Thunderjaw, the T-Rex, knowing that what all of the stuff that it can do, considerably easier than the Stormbird, because the Stormbird can fly, it does all this other stuff. It's not nearly as chunky to be able to hit things. So it's a lot easier to sit there and take out something that's got a lot of F to it. Well, we have tools to actually sit there and tie something down. Ooh, I want that. Okay, so now we've got we've got as good of the weapons as we're gonna get. And then any of those potions we could stock up on. Go.
Come in handy.
Like I said, it's a lot easier for the big chunky dinosaurs and monsters, just because they're a lot easier to sit there and target stuff on. With the Stormbird, it's got little jets on its wings, and they're just these little tiny things, and you need to sit there and hit just that one thing a few times. So it's kind of a pain.
Just a few more hours and I can have a drink. Or 3.
But imagine the the glint hawks, the little tiny birds, and just imagine big mama bird.
The Nor will survive. They always do. It's that barbarian resilience.
And there he is right there, just chilling out. One of the other things that I remembered is I need to sit there and farm. Nice, because there's a bear to try and shoot the bow. Yeah, so one of the weapons that we've got allows you to basically tie it to the ground. So you shoot it and then shoot the ground, so it allows you to sit there and root it. So it definitely makes for some of the bigger things a bit easier to sit there and kind of corral.
These will keep.
Kill. Hey, buddy.
Remember how the blood pounded in your ears? They'll ring later, in the calm. It's a call to arms, from your inner desires.
Or a cry for help.
I wouldn't fight it.
I can tell.
So, were you a soldier?
So you used to be a soldier. You fought for the Karja?
For them, against them. An empire always finds its wars. You can't be picky. The new king of Vod saw things differently. Called an investigation into war crimes. Aren't all wars a crime to someone? Still, I raised my hand and volunteered.
You volunteered to investigate?
No, I volunteered my confession. No sense wasting time with an investigation. I was sent to Sunstone Rock for 2 years. The trade was fair.
What crimes?
What were these things you did, Nil?
Acceptable things, under the circumstances.
Acceptable to who?
I don't make decisions. Let's just say the rules of engagement suited me. But rules are important. A structure. Cage. Otherwise, you know of those places, lonely places where people once were? Now just a hole cut in the world. Chances are, I was there before.
So what is Sunstone Rock?
They sent you to a rock for 2 years? Is this some kind of Karja ritual?
No, Sunstone Rock is a prison, south of Meridian, south of the Rain Gathers. Our new Sun King is a believer in rehabilitation, as am I. In the heat of a stone cell, in the dark, I learned to focus on what was truly important to me.
So are you going to find a new partner, or we yet?
Have you found a new partner yet?
I thought we were partners.
I have my own roads to follow, Nil.
And they seem to lead back to bandits. That works for me. I'm not suggesting a Karja wedding. I'm never lonely where there's killing to be done.
Uh-huh.
Time to move on.
A brief encounter for us, but the end for them. They were squalid lives anyway.
Okay. Now then. Where are we? Alright, so we've got some questing to do tonight, so that's where we're going to start. Then we'll kind of see where the night takes us. On the way, we will harvest wood, because we need that for arrows. And I've been trigger happy. Oh, shit on me. Where'd you come from?
Time for you to...
Hey, weren't expecting a roving pack of bandits there.
Save these for the trail.
Ooh, good. Medicine herbs. We need that. Should have put my contacts in today, but I wasn't feeling putting them on, and now I'm kind of regretting it because the chat's just far enough outside of vision that I kind of have to sit there and pivot in order to see it. We are just picking up all sorts of ridgewood. What we need. Oh, and we're finding medicine herbs, which is also what we need. There's a watcher right there. I just saw him. Several of them, actually. Not as clean as I would have liked, but I got all three of them. I'll take it. Alright, so we're headed up the mountain.
This must be the sun's climb, where the Banuk wants to paint his mark.
Climb, woman, climb! Ooh, that was close. Remember how I said these look just like the mamas?
Now's my chance.
Climb, woman. Get us to solid ground. Okay. Where the hell are you? There you are. There you go.
It's good to be free of the city.
Not so bad. And then we got these metal flowers. We're still not entirely sure what the hell they're for. Woo. Tequila settled a little bit.
You were a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits find new bodies, but we only last as long as memory. That's why I must leave this story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Karja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that was cut away. You have my thanks, Hunter.
The Banuk are northern tribes. They inhabit the cold areas of the world. Does there happen to be a rappel down, or do we have to walk? You know, walk, really? That kind of sucks. We can fast travel, though. No, because I didn't get the freaking waypoint down there. Damn! I guess we're hoofing it. You dead. I want pork. So, Samara, you said that you are doing or starting to be doing voiceover acting. That's cool. Have you done anything yet as kind of a, you know, this is stuff that I've done yet, or is it kind of like a work in progress? Again, I'm coming at it obviously from a position of ignorance. I don't know. So I climbed all the way up there. Meanwhile, there was a path. Fuck off. We're serious? There was a path. We could have just climbed. We climbed instead. McVeigh. Not officially yet. I'm waiting for official demos to come back. A couple more weeks, and I'm occasionally working on a follower character that I'm voicing for Skyrim. Here's the thing, though. I've played this before, and I still screwed the pooch on it sometimes.
I'll tuck that away. This is where...
need more of this and less of that. Don't need nearly as much of that. Shock. Rat bone. Where the hell did I find that?
Tali wanted to say her goodbyes.
Rat bone. Where the hell did I find rats? Kill the snap moss. Oh, hello! Stay in the water. Oh god. He's coming out. No, you don't. Oh. Here's an example, Samara. Where you can sit there and you can tie him down.
Here we are again, where we never left.
So that's how you have the ability to tie something down. So it works on air, it works on land. So if you need to, you know, kind of get somebody out of the way, you can.
Boats are full of water.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me.
Ooh.
I kept running.
That's settled.
But here, she remains.
That's a lot of tequila.
Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests.
What is it?
There. Her bracelet. And thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
I'll be right back. Bye. Oh. NASA could use that. Oh, rocket fuel, Jesus. It's going to become significantly harder to shoot and aim a bow like this. Pick it up.
Never
Thank
know
you.
when I might need these.
So this is the boring part of traversing the world of, you know, knowing that I need materials, so I know that I need to sit there and walk. Otherwise, I could sit there and run or fast travel, but I gotta walk. Because I need all the stuff that I find on the way. Boxes. What I need is a rat. So how is the little one today, Samara? Are they behaving themselves, or is it a day of I'd sell you to the gypsies for a quarter? So they're probably a little young for that.
Red light means trouble.
Pretty good today, actually really good baby overall. Good. Sometimes you never know. You guys didn't see me coming. That's a big boy, whatever that is. Tramplers. Those look to be no fun. See if I can't avoid fighting all of these guys. Alright, we avoided most of those. We're not going to be able to avoid those. That's where we're going. But they're long legs, and I could actually use one. Oh, no way, I hit that. There's braiding, I'll take that. So, interesting, I don't know how much you follow of the tech, you know, some of the tech sphere and whatnot. So, NVIDIA just sat there and released, or had the big press conference talking about their new graphics card, the 3000 series. Interestingly, I looked at Reddit and people are dumping their 2000 series cards like that. So I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna get rid of that at some point, I may as well do it. Sold it in 10 minutes today. I mean, it was at the roughly the same price that everybody else was selling theirs for. I had a line of people, so even if I didn't, you know, the first person kind of fell through, I had a line, and they were all willing to sit there and take it, which was good. So it's all, and it's not like I don't have a couple of extras hanging around, because I do. I know not a lot of people can sit there and say that, but I do. So it allows me to sit there and sell it, save for a couple of weeks, and then be on my way with something bright, shiny, and new. What's really bad, though, is that the NVIDIA press conference basically said that your 2080 Ti, $1,200 card, on Friday is going to have the same performance as the $400 or so card on the 17th. Exact same performance, if not better than. So the new generation is apparently that good. And that's what's going to be coming home to Daddy. Yeah, like I said, I had a line. I kind of figured that people would, you know, if I priced it competitively, people would be interested. I just didn't think it would be so quick, for starters. Then, Reddit was being stupid. So Reddit, when you want to sell anything in their hardware swap forum, you have to put your post in a specific way. I did just that. Thankfully, people saw it in that instant while it was still up, and then their system goes, "Sorry, we're going to take it down because you're not using the correct post headline." I'm like, I copied it from the wiki that you told me to go look at it for. Like, what? Oh, come on, really? Fine, be that way. I need a drink. I need a drink from the top of that because the strawberry is settling towards the bottom. I drink the strawberry, then there's still the tequila on the top. Oh, yeah. Also, I don't know if you necessarily use Waze or anything for, like, doing directions or anything. But apparently, you can download, if you use Waze, you can get Kevin Conroy, who is the voice actor for Batman the Animated Series and for lots of Batman, and actually have him give you the directions as you're driving around. Turn right at the stop sign ahead. It's only for a limited time, but it's really cool. They had Cookie Monster do it at one point. So you heard Cookie Monster go, "Turn right ahead. Nom 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 nom."
Need them soon enough.
Yeah, so it's essentially the same thing. Except instead of Cookie Monster, it's Batman. Also, when machines get frozen, they get brittle. So it allows you to kill them a lot quicker. No, we don't. There's still two more out here. Oh, winged him. And I'm going to loot him while you're in the air. Ah, take that. Come on. Gotcha. Come here. There's a flower. And you dead. Okay. Where are we? I thought I saw... Oh, I hated that hunting lodge one. That one sucks. Because it's all about stealth, and that one I barely got through. But we want to get all of the fire pits, because that way we can fast travel around the map, so... Hold on. Hold that thought. Gotta go shallow. Oi! I made that a little strong tonight. I'm working from home tomorrow, which is not such a big deal. I work from home all the time, but... Something big out here. Tramplers. Those are nasty looking. Don't get me wrong, I'm okay with a strong drink, but straight tequila I'm not a fan of. Bad night in college. I think everybody has a bad night in college tequila story. I think it's just part of being in college. I think it's almost a requirement. Seriously? Was it a different type of liquor then? Or did you just not? Did you not partake while you were in college? Come here, bunny. Really? I can hit the bird, but I can't hit the bunny. Ooh, crap. We have a convoy coming through. Never got drunk in college. I've only gotten drunk once on a bad movie night, but even then I never blacked out. Oh, I'm not saying that it was blackout drunk. It doesn't have to be that. It could just be got just drunk, just drank just enough. Bad night meaning you regretted it the next morning. No, you're not. You're not gonna go pick it back up. Oh, good God. Oh, shit. How many are there here? All of them. Great. Okay, I didn't think I was going to be fighting 6 of these damn things. Ow. Oh god. Two down. Owie. Down. That was a lot of bad guys. Never gotten a hangover either. Granted, I've been really January drunk one time and fully excited a hangover. That didn't get one though. Good for you. Boy. If you can avoid it, avoid it. Come on. Thank you. There were a lot of those guys, weren't there? Don't get me wrong, I will take any and all of the loot, but holy damn. I didn't figure pulling one of those things was going to pull, you know, everything. Because if you can sit there and shoot the crate off of the back of those guys, you actually get more loot out of them. Shit, I could have climbed on top of that and they wouldn't have been able to hit me? Damn. That would have been smart.
I can't spare the weight.
Goats, my man, how are ya? How is your evening going, good sir? Luminous breeding, we'll take that. You just missed most of the fun. We took on, I'm gonna say 4 or 5 tramplers, a couple of watchers, and shell walker. So, not that that necessarily means anything to you, but it was, if you can tell, they're all machines and they were all things that we killed just now. So, it was a little touch and go there for a second. So what's a good word, my goat friend? What are you up to tonight? Dang it, dinner was outstanding. Cheesecake has been gotten... Oh. What'd you have for dinner? So you had cheesecake. Did you go to Cheesecake Factory? Or was it something that you just had at home and then you made some cheesecake? Because I haven't had a good piece of cheesecake in a little while. What is going on over here? What are these? More tramplers. We want to avoid them. We don't need to go after them if we don't have to. Fast travel. And I have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater currently downloading. Nice! I was telling Samara before you got here. Store-bought, but a place near us has good cheesecake. Definitely got a food baby coming on because of that. Was gonna say... I know we've been talking in Discord about those 3080s and the new 3000 series. I sold that card today in 10 minutes. I am shocked. Pizza for dinner? We had Chinese, so that's why I'm hungry right now. It's probably not good because I'm drinking.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll as soon cheat you as look at you.
And this one's just this side of rocket fuel. Samara caught it earlier. I got to the bottom of the margarita. It was just all tequila.
Scrabbling a bit.
Had to go add a little bit more strawberry to it, because otherwise could probably light my breath on fire. Yeah. See, my thing is, any graphics card that I've got right now is technically pure profit. I could sell any and all of them, and I'd be good. You know, like the other two cards that I've got, they're special edition of some form, so they're gonna hold on to value longer than a regular. Ideally, a free one would be best, but I'll work what I've got. Well, yeah, free would obviously be better, but not everybody's got my kind of luck. Wow, we have to go way the hell up there, don't we? That's like way, way out of the way. We're gonna stay down here tonight. What can we do down here that is close? Not a whole hell of a lot that's close, but... it'll do. Obviously a free one. I'm sitting... You know what would be really funny? You sit there and I go through all this trouble to sit there and sell and buy and whatever, and then I get a contest and it's like, we're gonna give you a 3080. My only concern is I hope they don't sit there and go, you need to have a power supply of a certain size. Because then I would have to sit there and get one of those, and then it just is a pain in the ass. Because I have to rewire.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Fine goods for
Check out these wares. Come take a look. I'll give you a good
I've got
price.
all the best goods
I should
here.
probably
I've got
sell
all
some
the best
stuff.
goods
I'm
here.
a vendor.
They'll
Like
cheat
what
you
fine
first,
goods for a fair price.
Sell for shards. Mark to sell. Shards, mark to sell. Sell. Mark to sell. Mark to sell. Sell. Right, two separate 12-volt rails, and it's like 657. That I've got a 650. I've got 650. I'm hoping it's not much more than what I've got. Is more of my concern. I need a trampler heart. Shit! Let me get one of those.
Believe what people are charging for a good bolt of cloth these
Come,
days. Before you're on the road, come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Oh, we have a quest.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Pretty much, yeah.
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines are we talking about here, man?
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of Watchers came with it.
Watchers are nothing, sissy.
The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Where's your estate?
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
All right, we'll go to the estate. We'll sit there and we can save their asses.
The estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
Are they deadly? Or are they only deadly? Because if they're just deadly, I'm not going to run. But if they're deadly... Alright, then we gotta get a move on. It sounds like they're deadly. Now I want cheesecake. Damn it, goats. Oh, goats. I think I forgot to tell you. If you go... !Discord. You can actually get the address to the Discord, and inside said Discord is I have a channel specifically for giveaways and stuff. Haven't seen any 3000 series graphics card giveaways yet, but computer systems, all that other stuff. We got a Ravager. I just bent that like Beckham right. Oh god, he's big. Oh bullshit, he didn't hit me.
Machines attack without warning.
Actually, one of the big things that you guys could do, to help would be, I would love to, if you have the opportunity to, I am trying to get enough subscribers on the YouTube channel so that I can actually get a custom URL, ! YouTube. Realistically, the only thing I post are just high-res versions of the streams that I've got, so it's not like it's a huge deal. But it would be, you know, every little bit helps.
Please, let me out!
Let you out? Let us out! Let us out!
Can you hear me?
Let us in! Let us in! So one of the things I actually figured out, just a subscription is all I need, nothing fancy. So one of the things I actually figured out how to do is I can, with OBS, I can stream at one resolution, but I can record at a different one.
Really believe
so,
was coming for
like,
me.
say you you
think
can
everyone else is dead.
stream it like 1080 or whatever, but then you can record at something higher when you upload to YouTube. So what happened?
Tell me what happened when the machines attacked.
There were screams. I came running. The Ravager ripped through the guards like dolls. My father pushed me into the larder. I heard him kill a watcher. Then, blasts from the Ravager's cannon. Silence. I tried opening the door, but he'd locked me in.
He saved your life.
And I'll never be able to thank him.
Yeah, so so this is only 1080p, but I could stream it at 720, but I figured why bother? This game looks so good. But I will upload because I play at 1440, I record at 1440. That takes, honestly, I sit there, if I upload it at the end of stream tonight, it takes YouTube 2 days to sit there and process the entire thing.
Do you have any idea where the machines came from?
So by the
or
next
why they
stream,
attacked so
it's
suddenly?
online on
We've been
YouTube.
seeing more and more machines around here every year. That's why my father hired more guards. But they've never attacked like this before. I have no idea what caused it.
Makes you wonder what the major YouTubers are like how long in advance they are uploading stuff so that YouTube kind of gets their act together and... Shit, I forgot something. Always forget to do this. Always forget to sit there and turn this on. All right, we'll take a look around.
Stay here. I'm gonna have a look around.
Because I was using...
I will.
Okay.
I need to take a moment with my father.
I was using Streamlabs OBS for a while, and then I was having some issue and trying to figure out what was going on. And Streamlabs OBS won't let you do record and stream at two different resolutions. So I had to go to regular OBS. But regular OBS doesn't bring in like some of the widgets and stuff that Streamlabs OBS does. So I always forget to load the little thing that sits there and updates the things up top.
I need to get in there and look at that
There's
thing.
a thing. And I hear people. Enter the workshop. Yeah, thanks. I got that part. Real question is, how? I think I wondered how the hell to do this before. Oh, duh, there we go.
There must be a way in.
Of course there is. Find the workshop key. I didn't think it was that deep, Aloy. Oh, you're back. Look at you.
Ugh. Gonna have to run my boots dry.
Oh, come on. Stop doing that. I was giving Afro shit about it today, going, Avengers sat there and crashed on him when he was playing. No, honestly. I mean, I've had a couple of, this would be day 7 playing this. This would be day 7 playing this. Aside from a bit of an issue at the beginning of it, because they had a conflict with some NVIDIA stuff, it's actually been really good. Like, they did have their problems, I admit it, but it never would really kind of just out and out crash like that. This is actually kind of an odd occurrence for this game. Destiny 2, on the other hand, that fucking game. Though the other night I played for like 3 hours, goats. It was great. I got through everything and I just kind of sat there and said, you know what? I just thought it. I said, you know what? I haven't crashed at all tonight. This is great. The moment I sat there in my head, sat there and said, this is great, crashed. Definitely. And there's no reason for it. Like, there's really not. Like, I couldn't tell you why.
Locked. There must be a way in.
It's just weird. Let's see, does she happen to have the key, or does Dad have the key? Dad's got the key.
There's something in one of the buildings I need to look at. Do you know how to get in?
Kindiv, our chamberlain, has a key. It's probably still on him. Oh, the poor man.
We can do it this
father
weekend,
for
goats.
16 years.
I'm free most of the weekend, so if that's what it takes. But there's no reason for it, and I've looked through the logs and got nothing. The Windows event logs don't tell you anything, or at least to me.
Yes, here's the key. That device is sending out a signal. Could be what attracted the machines.
Yeah, turn it off.
Okay, that should get the signal. But someone put this here to call in the machines and kill everyone on the estate. I found a lure. I think someone might have put it here deliberately to draw in the machines. Did your father have enemies?
Apparently.
Ranneman. My brother. First there was gambling, then stealing, then extortion. He swore vengeance when my father kicked him out.
It was Ranneman who begged me to come. He needed the machines cleared out to claim the property.
We can't let him. That murderous snake.
Can't let me do what, sister?
Hello.
Claim my inheritance?
We shared a creche, murderer. Have you no honor?
Oh, I guess not. But I will have this estate. When you meet Father in the next life, tell him I'm enjoying his money. As for you, this little device will summon more machines. A lot easier than killing you myself.
You're so dead. Wrong one. Oh, really? For you. Jesus, come on. Gotcha. There we go. Take care of that. Yeah, definitely poetic justice on that one. It's a... Unfortunately, they had an opportunity to do the Wilhelm scream, and they didn't do it, so... Could've, should've, would've.
I'm glad there are good people like you in the world. It helps to make up for scum like my brother. My father was always generous in his gratitude. A family tradition I would like to continue. Take this. I hope it will help you in your travels.
Alright, so we got boxes worth of stuff. Here we go. Treasure box. Take all that. Don't need a shock trap. Take that. Hello, back lens. Okay, I'll take that. Okay.
Oh.
Now, let's sit there and modify. Have anything on here that we can use? Just freeze? No, no, no. Those all kind of suck. Right, those all kind of suck. Can't modify my spear yet. Place that one with that one. There we go. That is a badass bow right now. 23 and 8, 22 and 5. Actually, that one works better. I don't think I have another handling one. 26 handling and tear, 26, 37 and tear. No, okay, damage. 11 versus 23, no. Okay. Well, we're better off. Oh, the inventory slot is full. Aha! Well then, we can make up for that. Get rid of some of these greens. Are there purples or blues in here anywhere? That's a damage. I did have a damage one. Swap that in. Okay, good. Sit there and just replenish our arrow stock real quick. Okay. Now then, where are we? Let's go do that. Then we'll go get the metal flower. What time is it? 11:30. We've got about 45 minutes of time left tonight. So we'll just do some side questing tonight, only because where our main quest is telling us to go is like way far north, and it's going to take us like 10 minutes to get up there. So not necessarily worth it. How did I miss that? Nope, don't need. There is a bandit camp, so maybe we'll go clear out the bandit camp. Yes, the poor fox. The poor fox took it in the butt and died. Oh, really? You guys really want to pick a fight? Really? Come on, buddy. 1, 2. Stop moving. Not a monster. Apparently a piss poor shot tonight. Foxes are cute. I do not disagree with that. However, their skins and whatnot are useful. So I kinda need to hunt them. I'm sorry. Hell, something's mad at me. It's a red-eye watcher, that's why. He's way over there and we don't need to worry about him. Okay, gotta get ourselves some wood here so that we can fashion arrows as we go. Surprising how fast you go through them. And that's big. Oh, goody, it's a bellowback. Yeah. Digital foxes aren't as bad. Okay, well, fair.
Save these for the trail.
Alright, so this is what we call a bellowback. They are nasty. If you don't know how to kill them, which I do. Like that. And there are two different types of bellowbacks. There is the fire, and then there is the frost bellowback. You can kind of tell the difference between the two just in the name. So this is the part where we get into the Assassin's Creed-esque type of mission here. Not as many guys as I thought. You get a shot at that guy? Oh, yes, I can. Let's see. Don't show me the dog being killed in John Wick. That was too realistic. I haven't actually... And I know it's bad. I haven't actually seen John Wick yet. I own them, but I have not watched them yet.
Well, already.
Missed. Shit. Shit. They got this. They just called for reinforcements. That's not good. Oh, good lord. Oh, headshot at that, and that was blind. Hello. Oh, you ducked out of the way right at the last second. You suck. Oh, hello. Gotcha.
Found him.
You didn't find shit. I shot you. Who's left? Those guys. So not a ton. I think I failed this one too.
Looks like I'm clear.
Except you're not. Where'd you go?
I see where they've caged up the captives.
There we go. Now we got them all. Loves them for the gunplay, though. I have them and I want to watch them. It's just, it's been on my list and I've had other stuff to do.
Good to see you.
Anything to sell? No, it doesn't look like it. Lots of watcher hearts, or lenses. Go. Alright, so now let's go clean up after all the guys that we just killed. My other problem, Samara, is that I sit there and I think, I'll sit there and I'll go, hey, that would be a really good movie to go find. So I'll sit there and I'll go find it. And then I'll go get it. And then I never watch it. Then it turns into, oh, well, this would be a good thing to watch. And I go find that. And then I forget about it. Or just move on and find something else to go find, download, and never watch. It's like my Steam library. Uh-huh. It's like my Steam library, exactly. Hey, look, there's a humble bundle. I don't play any of the game. I haven't played a ton of the games that I have, but I'm gonna go buy a bundle of 12. Though I've been good, and I haven't necessarily done that in a while. I've been a good boy. I think the only... I've got games that are like that, don't get me wrong. But I haven't done it in a while. I think Final Fantasy VII Remake is one of those. That there got it. Was like, I'm gonna sit there and pick it up. Haven't played it yet. And I know people are like, you need to play it. I'm like, I played the beta, it was good. That's why I sat there and picked it up. Got the turkey too. But I haven't played that game yet either. Or I'll sit there and I'll get an expansion to something.
The scrapes.
Like, let's get the Division 2 expansion. Never bought one because I know that probably I won't play most of the games in the bundle. I'm very picky about my games. I don't like paying money unless I know I'll like it. You know what? That's my problem. Is that a lot of these games will sit there and they'll put out a demo. And I'll play the demo, and I'll like the demo. But that's my problem, is that I'll play the demo, I like the demo, but I never go back to playing the game once I buy the game. That was a lot of my problem when I was playing World of Warcraft, was you'd sit there and you'd see these games and you're like, ooh, this game is awesome, but when it came time to actually play the game, it was a bit of a problem because I was busy raiding or doing whatever and could never actually play. Not good.
Back down. Let's take our chances.
Bullshit. You're big, aren't you? Alright, download a lot of free games to try too. Whenever I see one on Epic or GOG I think I'd like, I go for it because it won't cost me anything and I always could buy it on Steam later if I really do end up liking it. See, that's the other thing. Like, Steam or GOG will sit there and they'll go, here's a free game. Here's all sorts of these free games. And that's great. You know what? There's no reason not to sit there and download it. None. Because it is free. Those are fun. You're welcome,
You pulled
guys.
us out of a tough spot, Outlander. Welcome to Sunstone Rock. You should speak to Warden Geneva
To
inside.
defy the Carja is to defy the sun itself.
Yeah, those are big and nasty. Now then, I was actually coming down here for a reason. 45, okay. Actually coming down here for a reason, and that picked up. And my mount decided not to get involved. You ass. You could have sat there and got yourself involved to sit there and go kick its ass, go kill it, and you didn't do that. You suck. Alright, let's see. How does one get up top there?
Look out below!
If I don't think I saw it. Because there's the thing. Wait a minute. You guys are just chilling all right there. Okay. Well, you just chill right
Now
there.
to find out what caused this.
There it is. That's how you get up. All I gotta say is thank God that margarita wasn't any stronger. That would have made that fighting those behemoths harder.
A vantage point. More ruins, more stories.
What can I take? Oh, one of those. Okay.
A pocket shitstorm tore day 7. I was 3 months out of rehab when we went camping out here. Wyatt went to sleep early, so it was just the two of us. We stayed up and watched the Perseids. After, as we talked about the stars and space tech, I suddenly knew what I wanted to do with my life.
Alright, so let's go figure out why those behemoths were attacking. And these guys aren't freaked out by a machine that's just standing here. They're just like, okay, whatever. So this is Sunstone Rock. This is the prison that Nil was in.
It was a machine lure. We don't know how they got it.
Rosgron concealed the parts on his person, no doubt.
We searched him. How?
You don't want to know how.
Priests tell us that the mad Sun King's sins must be cleansed.
Hello.
Sun willing.
Warden Geneva. This is the one who defeated the behemoths.
Outlander. I'm impressed. I don't impress easily.
Hey, son.
Tell me, how do you fare with hunting living prey?
Haven't had any complaints? Why?
3 dangerous prisoners have escaped. I need my men here, getting the others back in line. None of this would have happened if we dealt with criminals the old way. But I've clashed that gong before, and here I am. And here you are.
So what do we talk about the old way?
What's the old way?
To be buried up to the neck and left for the sun's judgment.
Seems to me like the judgment's already been made.
Not one of them committed another crime.
So, by any chance, do you happen to know Nil?
Do you know a hunter named Nil? He told me about this place.
Nil? That's what he calls himself now. Is he well?
I maybe wouldn't say well.
He was born under a long and dark shadow, but he wasn't a knife without a thought behind it. Like the butchers of the Sun Ring. He had honor. Old-fashioned. His time here boiled it to the surface.
So, what about these dangerous prisoners we're talking about?
Who are these dangerous prisoners?
3 from the isolation cages. Don't feel sorry for them. They've lived well off the Sun King's conscience. First is Rosgrund. Oseram trapmaker, hates the Karja, crazy as a loon in heat. Caught in one too many blasts. Or one too few. Then there's Ulia, a Tanakh warrior, if that means anything to you.
Not really.
Not really. Another tribe?
Reavers, from the south. Bloodthirsty. Some say they're cannibals, but she slurped gruel well enough. And the last is Gavan, a traitor who smuggled weapons to the exiles.
Compared to the other 2, this one doesn't seem so bad.
He helped drag out a civil war, all for the shards it got him. A machine has more warmth.
Okay. So tell me about Sunstone Rock.
So the Karja keep their criminals in this place?
Since the liberation. We've had them all, from thieves to the Mad King Duran's former kestrels. The Sun King believes in the power of change, and sure enough, some did change. Shed their skin, like lizards. I thought all criminals were the same once. That's why the Sun King gave me command of Sunstone Rock. As an education.
Didn't miss anything. So, we just went and we talked to the warden, for lack of a better term, and said, hey, what's going on? She says that there's 3 guys that we need to go after, and she's familiar with Nil, and that was about it. So you're not too far behind.
Sounds like an honor. I mean, I haven't seen any other women in Karja armor.
No. I'm not one of your sisters. No woman can wear Karja armor. When I was young, I chose to become a soldier. One good enough to join Avad's honor guard. There was talk about what I was. So I'd say, test me, and I'll break your arm. After enough arms had been broken, there was less talk.
I'm curious, but I'd rather we didn't have to start fighting.
Agreed.
Alright, so we'll go find the fugitives.
So you want these prisoners brought back?
No. I want them put in the earth. I doubt they'll give you any choice. They had their chance with the Sun King's generosity. So now they face mine. A bounty on all their heads. Ulia of the Tanakh, Razgrund of the Oseram, and the traitor Gavan.
If I did this for you, I'd need a lead on them.
Well, when Ulia first swept through the Sundom, it was with the jungle bandits. I say she'll go back. Razgrund we pulled out of a crack in Dusk Mesa, where he'd been tinkering with his bombs. And Gavan will be trying to pay his way across the lake. I'd burn my palm on it. Look in Bright Market.
Okay, we can do that.
This damn Oseram stirring up tensions. I'm keeping my eyes open.
You have anything good? Rattler I never actually found any use for. I don't have a trampler heart, so I can't buy that one. Oh, brother. I tell you what, I cannot wait until tomorrow night, because it means I'm officially on vacation, for lack of a better term, until Tuesday. I get to sleep in, because my kids are in school, which is fine and all, but damn if 6 o'clock doesn't come early. Alright. Where are we in comparison to some of these bad guys? Far enough that we're far away. Let's go get that. Let's go get that metal flower. Because it's... Let's see, just about midnight. Just about midnight. I don't necessarily want to get into anything too deep tonight, or at least at this point, just because we are getting close to end of stream. That's a stalker. That's not good. Heard it. Heard it. Heard it. There he is. Check this one out. This one's got stealth. Ooh, hello. Ooh, there's another one out here. Another one. I lost him.
Follow up.
So those are stalkers. They have stealth capability. They also have a big-ass gun on their back. They can be trouble if you don't know how to deal with them. They do not like... Think of it as a Black Panther almost. So it has stealth capability. It has gun. It has a big gun. It puts out mines that if you trip them, that's where they'll come and go looking for you. The only thing they do not like is, as you kind of saw, they do not like electricity. So they get shocked, they go down for the count. And that's exactly what we did. hell is this guy doing all the way up here? You can buy a tear blaster. Got one of those, though. And there's our flower.
You're a question waiting for an answer.
And then down we go. Puts me right in the middle of this pack. Great. Alright. Now that they're not... So you see those red mines down there?
Sunset. Maybe a chance to rest.
That's what those stalkers will sit there and they'll drop out. So that's how they'll sit there and find you if you're not careful. Alright, so it looks like there's a corruption site, which we will go take care of, because we're here. Now, when we played this game on PS4, we got, like, in the 90-some-odd, like, high 90% for completion. And I'd like to see if we can't do the same thing here. Ridgewood 360, okay.
You're not gonna like this.
Just die already?
Get another hit in.
That's one down. Come here, you. Oh god, where'd you come from? Easy enough.
Got too much already.
The one thing that this game does not have that I wish it had. Night shares fall faster. Is that effect on the corruption site? Might be a bit of both. But it moves faster just because. Otherwise, if it took too long, then you'd never actually change times.
Saving these for the trail.
now then. Sunstone Rock. Alright, we're right here. We've got about 10-15 minutes, so we'll do that. We'll do this one, and then that'll be it for the night. We will go after this guy. Razor and a sawtooth. Scheiße. I don't necessarily want to play with a sawtooth right now. Another one. Right, Sunstone Rock. Hello. He's got bombs.
Ho there! I thought they'd sent soldiers. The mighty Karja Empire must be more strapped than I thought. How sad. No matter, bounty hunters die like the rest. Welcome to my ravine of death.
Are you serious?
Sadist, murderer, trap maker. All these things. That's why they put me in that stinking hole.
Okay. I'm missing something here. There's got to be an up. There it is.
Still alive?
Yes.
Oh, you're a trickster.
Using the cheap arrows.
I'm curious. I don't suppose those behemoths that called it the prison killed Geneva.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, that's why I have my toys. To distract me from the pain. Not yet, little acrobat. Whoopsie!
Good catch. Otherwise we would have fallen and had to do that all over again.
No, it's the other way. Into the ravine.
But you're not on fire yet.
Nope, I'm not.
Persistent, aren't you?
And I don't plan on being on fire if I don't have to be. Shoot at it?
Mind your fingers. You got
Hello.
me. No more traps. Tell Geneva I'll be a good boy from now on.
Except for what you're holding behind your back.
You expect me to believe that? What's in your hand?
Oh, this? Well, just a little... Oops.
I guess he died doing what he loved.
He blowed up. He did. Alrighty. That's one of the 3 criminals down. I love that. Where are we? Alright, we're gonna go get that last. We're gonna get this campfire, and then that is gonna be it for us for the night. And I'm off to bed since the little one probably wake me up early, and it's one of my favorite little things that they do in the game, and it's not combat, it's not anything, it's just cool. So, good night, Samara. Have a great evening. Thank you for coming by and hanging out as long as you did. I do appreciate it. And thank you for the sub on my YouTube channel. I appreciate that as well. We are halfway to our goal of a full URL. It takes 100 subscribers. I'm at 51 or 2, something like that. So we've got some work to do. Alright, so we are at just about 12:15. So have a good evening. Are you streaming this weekend at all? I will do my best and try and stop by.
So the Nora make clothes like that out of machine?
Sometimes a body needs to rest. Just wish I could do it more often.
Head into the Outlands on a machine.
Back from the wilds. Come on back if you... I'd like to discuss
I
a
did
trade
last
with you,
night. King's
Outlander.
Quest for about 90 minutes. Depends on when Isabella gets to sleep. Which King's Quest? Because I loved the originals.
Outlander? Do you have
Those were my
relics to trade?
jam. I played the hell out of those Sierra games. The newest one from 2016. Gotcha. Good choice. Big fan of all of the King's Quest games. I played Sierra games like nobody's business.
Kalana Khan Kadish.
Able-bodied adventurers.
Just you caught up. Want to do the next one? Okay. I will do my best. That may be something I watch while I'm working tomorrow. Alright. I will definitely check that out.
So you've come back to the temple.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
No problem with Talana Khan Padish as head of the Hunter's Lodge. She's the last of her house.
Khan Padish once again leads the Hunter's Lodge. I could not ask for
Yes, I know. We helped her do it. Alright, now we go back and travel. Again, good night, Samara. Quick save, because now we got all of that other stuff. And let's see, we'll go and stop the recording.